So I was down at the 7-Eleven on Sunset Boulevard, down there where all the hookers have always hung out through the 60s and maybe even in the 50s and 70s and 80s and 90s, 2000s. Now they've all gone onto the internet. And I got a Diet Dr. Pepper down there at the 7-Eleven. And when I drank it, I could taste the distinct patina of hooker tears inside the drink. And these weren't, mind you, the young, jubilant, sweet tears of young, naive hookers. These were the old and bitter tears of ancient, sagging, wrinkled, sunburned hookers. Wrinkled from standing out there for too long in the sun. The tears running down their crow's feet, down too much makeup to hide the age, down into their lips, those little rivulets of, you know how people get their lips from sucking too much dick for too long, they get wrinkly lips out there on Sunset Boulevard, and they have those little wrinkles, and the lipstick runs up those little wrinkles into the, up towards the nose and down here as well, and the tears run down the turkey neck, down to the end of the sagging boobies, off the nipples that are pointing down instead of out. You know, and I have a theory about these hooker tears and how it got into the 7-Eleven Big Gulp. I think that, you know, at first I just thought it was maybe a flavor. You know, they have little flavor bursts you can put in there. You know, you put like vanilla or cherry in there. Thought maybe, you know, they have hooker tears in there. But I guess not. So anyway, I think that all the tears from all the hookers on Sunset Boulevard have flown down into the sidewalk, and they've gone into a giant underground cavern underneath the 7-Eleven filled with hooker tears. And I think that these hooker tears are getting into the rusty old plumbing of the 7-Eleven. The rusty old plumbing, and getting into the mixture of the syrup that makes the big gulps. And that's why I'm tasting the hooker tears of all those women that came to Hollywood that thought, if I can just do this, I'll just do this for a couple more months to make my rent till my singing deal comes through, my record deal or my big movie deal comes through. You know? But then 40 years goes by and they're still out there on Hollywood Boulevard, on Sunset Boulevard, selling their ass, crying hooker tears into my 7-Eleven Big Gulp. Wishing they could go back and sleep with all those casting directors that they'd never slept with, or all those record producers.